The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 has been an incredibly popular camera. There was a time that it was so popular you couldn't even get hold of it. So when DJI announced the Pocket 4, we wanted to get it in front of you as quickly as possible. This isn't our full review, we haven't had time to properly test it yet, and we'll be doing a full deep dive video once we have. But the box has arrived, so let's open it up, see what's inside, and I'll walk you through some things that have changed from the Pocket 3. First impressions out of the box, it's slightly bigger and heavier than the Pocket 3. We're talking 190 grams versus 179 grams, so not dramatically different. You still get the same 2-inch rotating touchscreen, but if you hold the two side by side, you'll notice a couple of things straight away. There are now 2 new physical buttons below the screen. One is a dedicated zoom button, which is a nice touch. The other button is totally customizable. You can set it to recenter the gimbal, switch between recording presets, or lock the horizon. Up to 3 different actions mapped to 1, 2, or 3 presses. This screen is also 1000 nits now, up from 700 on the Pocket 3. Indoors, you can already see a difference, but this should make it even better to use outside in bright sunlight. Speaking of zoom, the Pocket 4 allows up to 2x zoom with no loss of resolution. That's thanks to the higher resolution sensor than the previous model. It also means you'll see a noticeable improvement in image quality when zooming versus the Pocket 3. The sensor is still 1-inch CMOS sensor, same size as the Pocket 3, but it's a new generation sensor. DJI has pushed the dynamic range up to 14 stops, the Pocket 3 was 12, and now the low light ISO ceiling is now 25,600. That's double what the Pocket 3 could do. In simple terms, this means you will see noticeable low light performance improvements and improvements in high contrast scenes. For serious videographers, it now features 10-bit D-Log instead of the lighter D-Log M found on the previous model, which means there is more range for work in post-processing or color grading. There's been a big upgrade in slow motion capabilities as well. Pocket 3 could do 4K at 120 frames per second. The Pocket 4 does 4K 240 frames per second. That's up to 8 times slow motion footage at full resolution, which is very cool. And stills, if you do use this for photos, have jumped from 9.4 megapixels on the Pocket 3 to 37 megapixels on the Pocket 4. This means you can zoom in a lot more on your final image and reframe if needs be. There's also 107 gigabytes of internal storage, which is extra impressive at the price point given the cost of storage right now. It's probably worth considering that if solid state memory prices keep rising the way they do, we may see prices increasing on products like this with built-in storage. The Pocket 3 had no onboard storage. You always needed a micro SD card, and you can still use one on the Pocket 4 up to a terabyte, but you don't have to, which is always handy. The battery life has increased too. DJI says that it translates up to 240 minutes of recording in full HD compared to 166 minutes on the Pocket 3. That's actually a big difference. Obviously, we've not tested this in real life conditions yet, and we would usually shoot at 4K, so when we do a full review, we will include this in that as well. If you buy the Creator Combo, which I definitely recommend if you are new to the Pocket series, you get the DJI Mic 3 transmitter in the box, a fill light with 3 brightness and temperature settings, a mini tripod base, a wide angle lens, a gimbal clamp, and a lot more. It's worth noting here that with the Pocket 3 Creator Combo, this included a battery extension grip. This isn't included with the new one, but the old one is compatible. 4-channel audio is supported when using the DJI Mic transmitter, so that's a Mic 2, Mic 3, and a Mic Mini. The Mic 3 included with the combo kit is much smaller than the previous bundled Mic 2. Though do note that the Mic 3 doesn't have a 3.5mm jack for lav mics if you rely on these. The Mic 2 is still compatible though, of course. Like many DJI products, the Osmo Pocket 4 supports gesture control and various subject tracking modes, which always work very well in our experience. So first impressions, DJI has made some really nice upgrades here. It's not a revolutionary new product, but it's definitely taken something which was already brilliant and made it even better. The slow motion upgrade alone is significant, and the built-in storage, new buttons and better zoom are the kind of improvements that make a real difference when you're using it day to day. In the meantime, links to both the standard Pocket 4 and the Creator Combo are in the description box below, and if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments and we'll do our best to answer them and include them in a more long-term test and review as soon as possible. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.